Summary, Themes, and Characters of Lord of the Flies. By William Golding. 1. Characters. Ralph. The protagonist represents order and leadership. His struggles to maintain civility reflect the difficulty of upholding societal values. There was a mildness about his mouth and eyes that proclaimed no devil. Chapter 1. Piggy. Symbolizing intellect and reason, Piggy is physically weak but morally strong. His death marks the end of rationality. What are we? Humans, or animals, or savages? Chapter 5. Jack Merridew. The antagonist represents savagery and the desire for power. His descent into barbarism shows humanity's dark side. Wheel Hunt. I'm going to be chief. Chapter 9. Simon. A Christ-like figure, Simon embodies innate goodness and spiritual insight. His death reveals the group's total loss of innocence. You'll get back to where you came from. Simon to Ralph. Chapter 7. Roger. Jack's enforcer. Roger symbolizes unchecked brutality. His actions, like killing Piggy, display his embrace of evil. Roger advanced upon them as one wielding a nameless authority. Chapter 11. The Lord of the Flies. The pig's head on a stick is a physical manifestation of the boy's inner evil. The Lord of the Flies spoke in the voice of a schoolmaster. Chapter 8. Two. Themes. The novel explores several profound themes. Civilization versus savagery. The conflict between Ralph's order and Jack's chaos illustrates the tension between civilization and primal instincts. The rules are the only thing we've got. Ralph. Chapter 5. Loss of innocence. The boys' transformation from well-mannered children to savages reflects the loss of innocence. The world, that understandable and lawful world, was slipping away. Chapter 5. Innate human evil. Golding argues that evil is inherent in humanity, represented by the beast and the Lord of the Flies. Fancy thinking the beast was something you could hunt and kill. You knew, didn't you? I'm part of you. The Lord of the Flies. Chapter 8. Power and control. The conch symbolizes democracy, while Jack's leadership reflects tyranny. The conch is gone. Ralph, we don't need the conch anymore. Jack. Chapter 11. Three. Summary. Lord of the Flies tells the story of a group of British boys stranded on an uninhabited island during a war. They attempt to govern themselves, but their efforts descend into chaos and savagery. Key points in the plot. The crash and initial unity. A plane crash leaves a group of boys stranded on an island. Ralph and Piggy find a conch shell, which they use to summon the others. Ralph is elected leader. We can use this to call the others. Have a meeting. They'll come when they hear us. Chapter 1. Establishing order. The boys establish rules, prioritizing the signal fire for rescue. Jack leads a group of hunters. Despite initial cooperation, tensions rise. The fire is the most important thing on the island. How can we ever be rescued except by luck, if we don't keep a fire going? Chapter 5. Descent into savagery. Fear of a beast spreads among the boys, symbolizing their inner savagery. Simon realizes the beast is within them but is killed during a frenzied dance. What I mean is, maybe it's only us. Simon. Chapter 5. Chaos and death. Jack's tribe splits from Ralph's, embracing violence and worshipping the Lord of the Flies, a pig's head on a stick. Piggy is killed, and Ralph becomes a target. Which is better? To have rules and agree, or to hunt and kill? Piggy. Chapter 11. Rescue and reflection. A naval officer rescues the boys. They weep for their lost innocence. Ralph wept for the end of innocence, the darkness of man's heart, and the fall through the air of the true, wise friend called Piggy. Chapter 12.